Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a long setup here on the S&P. Entry at 68. I'm going to get my stop underneath the low here, and I'm essentially just looking for continuation here. We had a huge spike higher here after the sellers they fell apart, right? We saw the sellers come in, smash price lower, and then they tried, and then they tried again, and then they tried again, and you can tell they just gave up and fired that market up. Now, with that big move higher, we know that the sellers are no longer interested, or at least in the short term, they're not interested, and that's very obvious given this huge move to the upside. Now, in terms of the way that this is setting up, I'm looking for a decent amount of continuation. Now, how much continuation? Well, judging by this kind of give up move, if you will, right? We can see that the buyers swept in, or more so the sellers gave up. I'm looking for that move to double up. So from the lows of that initial spike up to the highs here, that's kind of the distance that I'm looking for this to go. So that puts us right around that 71.25 area, and that's just a general target where we're going to be looking to get out at. So we're going to take 3 off there. Now 71.25 is the exact part, so I'm going to go forward to 71 just to make sure that if they stop dead on that little area there, that I don't get stuck holding the bag and all of a sudden the winning trade turns into a loss. We don't want that to happen. So 71 is going to be the target. Entry's at 68, and the stop is down at 66.25. Coming one tick away from the target here. One tick is all we need from the S&P, and sometimes that's asking quite a bit. We have the stop locked into 67.25. Oh, and there we get it filled. Beautiful move up. That's exactly what we were looking for. Nice and fast. Now, keep in mind, this may have some extra juice in it, but primarily I'm looking for the distance that the sellers just gave up and that push higher to double itself up, and that's exactly where we are, pushing into that target at around 71. So beautiful push higher. It's exactly what we were looking for. Just gorgeous continuation after the sellers gave up on the bottom. Can't really ask for a much better setup than that. So that's going to do it for me. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.